Okay, I'm back again. I've had a few ideas for videos, but I've been without my regular vehicle for the past few days due to some repairs. A lot of the things I went to the shop for, it just up and decided it did not want to misbehave. But I did get new tires, which is good. Need an alignment now, but the amazing thing is when I'm on dry asphalt, I can turn my steering wheel like when pulling out of a parking space, and my car doesn't want to keep going straight, which is always a great thing. And when it was raining this morning, it was amazing to not just hydroplane with 2 drops of water on the road. Um, so having actual treads on your tires, biting the bullet, and paying that expense is awesome. I did get stimulated. My bank account did yesterday, but my annual bonus also had come through for work, and that actually covered everything I need to do and then some. So that's some good news. Plus payday tomorrow. Looking forward to it. The subject of my video today, and my BitChute people will get to see the actual meme because I have yet to figure out how to put a thumbnail in from my phone. I'm not tech savvy. I saw the meme and it was a police oriented meme, and it said, when someone thinks you have to read them their Miranda rights before you arrest them. And below it said, you're not just wrong, you're stupid. And I mentioned something to the kind of explain why they think that, which is true, and I'll have a link below explaining why that is the case. They don't have to read the Miranda rights, but it can affect the prosecution. I said that it's not a matter of people knowing that they know what they know based off of what they see on TV, and they think that's legit, that they have to. And the response was, and this is the main topic of my video of what not to do, what to and not to do if you're ever in a situation involving police. Anyway, what they came back with was, well, either way, it's not my responsibility to teach them their rights. Now, keep in mind, before you start saying, oh, you're just blasting the police, the person I took this from is a distant relative of mine who's in law enforcement. My brother is in law enforcement. And yes, I do have a bit of a bias against police because once upon a time the alarm went off by error, and the police officer refused to go in the house to investigate like they're supposed to when the alarm company calls them, until I went in first, and he basically hid behind me with his hand on his gun using me as a shield. So yes, I do have a little bit of a bias, but I will say that is the mindset of the police. They're not necessarily your friend. They're not necessarily your buddy. They will say and do things to trip you up, to confuse you, to get you to confess. I know people who have literally had police convince them that they would be better off confessing to a crime because they would get off easier when it came time for sentencing. That is a fact that they were told that. So my advice to you, to anyone who is in any way, shape, form, or fashion questioned by the police, detained by the police, whatever, it doesn't matter. Sit down. Be respectful and all that, but sit down. shut up and just, if they ask you anything, state, I would like to consult an attorney, and, I'd like to consult an attorney. I want to speak to an attorney. Let the attorney handle it. Because here's the thing. Attorneys know the law a whole lot better than the average police officer. Not only that, because of that knowledge and their experience, they not only know what to say and to do, but more importantly, they know what not to say and what not to do. Because the least little things can get you tripped up. This is a true story, what I'm fixing to say. Someone was being questioned by the police, and they said, if this is the case, if this happened, I did not do it intentionally. I did not purposefully do it, and I do not have any recollection of doing it. So then, do you know what happened? They were asked, do you take mind-altering drugs? Do you drink to excess? Do you have mental deficiencies? So they were trying to catch that person up. Because they simply stated, I did not intentionally do it. I did not have any plan of doing whatever this was. No recollection, nothing like that. No thought went into doing that. Blah, blah, blah. And they use that as a gateway to ask about, to try and question about any medications they were on, and things of that nature. So if you go around thinking police are your friend, they're not. In some cases, they will actually work in ways to confuse you enough that you will say or do whatever they want. They will mislead you if you allow that. And they will even use you as a human shield. I mean, think about the UPS driver in Florida, I think it was, that was killed because they got caught in the crossfire with the police. Think about that. Now, I'm not saying all police officers are like that, but there's a good bit that are. That's something we need to keep in the back of our mind. But the most important, like I said, most important thing I can tell you with interactions with the police, keep your mouth shut if you ain't got a lawyer present. You can be as innocent as as a newborn calf. But they will still try and get a, aha, I got your moment. What's the old saying? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be taken out of context, twisted, manipulated, and used against you in a court of law. Ever heard that one? I have. Used to think it was a funny little joke because it was applied to being in an argument with women, but anymore, it's a damn way of life. Yeah, I know I said a naughty word, but it's the truth. So anyway, like I said, for my BitChute people, I will throw a thumbnail in the description, or the meme will be in the description. I will try and come up with a link or so explaining, no, they don't have to read the Miranda rights when they arrest you or detain you or whatever. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you can't tell, yes, I am very much in favor of police reform, and I'm not in favor of militarized police. Later.